So we've all heard that Gatorade has electrolytes, but what exactly is an electrolyte? An electrolyte is a positively charged atom, or ion, of the element sodium found in common table salt. But what does that do for your body? Well, it's supposed to help you absorb liquids. But there's also a theory that if you soak an onion in Gatorade, the onion will absorb the electrolytes and serve as a conduit into which you can plug in your phone and charge it. And we're here to test out whether or not that's accurate. The first step in this process is to poke holes inside of the onion using a poking device. Just impale it twice along its equator. And this serves to allow the electrolyte beverage to flow through and fill the onion completely. The other thing you will need is a Tupperware. I'm going to very carefully place the onion into the Tupperware. Next, you will need to pour the electrolyte beverage. In this case, we used lemon-lime Gatorade. You can use any flavor. They all have electrolytes. Now you're just going to pour that in. Make sure it completely covers the onion. Yep, you're just going to let that sit for about 30 minutes. And then it should be good and ready for us to make chargings of it. Alright, see you in 30 minutes.
And cut.
Alright, now for the moment of truth. It has been 30 minutes. The onion has been resting in the Gatorade solution. We're going to carefully remove it, making sure not to get any of the Gatorade on us. Set it on the paper towel so as to not make a mess.
Close it.
Plug the charging unit into the phone. And then plug the charging unit into the onion. And it will very quickly become obvious that this theory is completely incorrect. You cannot ever charge your phone with an onion and Gatorade. So, why doesn't it work? Well, there's several reasons. For one, electrolytes do not produce nearly enough charge on the scale of how much charge a battery takes. 5 volts, for instance, would take about 1,000 hours to charge your phone, enough to last for 30 minutes. So, Gatorade in an onion, which would produce a fraction of a volt, would produce no significant charge for your phone, ever. Yeah. Also, you need like a galvanized cell, which contains copper and zinc, and while those are in the prongs for the charger, they're not nearly far enough apart, and so but even if they were far enough apart, it wouldn't actually produce anything. So there you go. That's why it will never work. Sorry. Okay, so why didn't it work? Well, for one, the Gatorade solution contained inside of an onion contains not nearly enough voltage to charge an iPhone. At 5 volts, it would take thousands of hours to charge your phone for about 30 minutes. Whereas this produces a fraction of a volt, somewhere in the thousandths of a volt range. Also, the prongs on the charger are not nearly far enough apart. Yes, we are actually charging the phone right now because we need it. Are not nearly far enough apart to collect the charge. And that is why it will never work. We have proven something false today, and now no one else has to try it.
And that's what science is about.
Yes, it is.